And everybody, it is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start.
Well, Brad Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, the episode of Dennis Ford, My Career, right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the other episodes, they're available on the channel in the playlist. It is now time for the Niners to get things going here in Lambeau. In the snow.
On first down, Garoppolo. And his first pass is incomplete.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30.
And there goes Denny.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're
gain of 6 for Denny.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, and Denny got slammed on that one. They caught him. Loss of, wow.
Here we go on 4th down to Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And they'll go with the ground attack here.
And Denny got slammed again. Nothing.
47. It's a
loss of 2 for Denny.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I.
And again, nowhere to go. Garoppolo.
45-yard line. I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up.
Incomplete. Denny went the wrong way on that one. So they're going to be a 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it here. The Niners punt the football. And there's a 1-yard rush for Roy Matthews. 6 yards for Quinn.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
Okay, I guess they punted it. All right.
They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or...
Denny tried. The snow, just a big factor here.
To see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
11.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
Incomplete again.
Middle, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
The linebacker was there in coverage to disrupt.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Caught.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
So here we go.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we say that after practice.
Denny gets a good chunk there.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
17 rushes, 114 yards, and a touchdown last week.
That's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The Niners hoping to get into the playoff race.
Numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 114 yards. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw. Right
there it is, another catch for the 49ers.
The 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Man in motion, it's Kittle. They give it to Denny. Denny did not get it.
3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down.
And Denny got stifled there. And here comes Sanders in for the field goal, and the Niners on the board, 3-0. Touchback. And here we go. 1st and 10, now 12 yards. Incomplete pass. A penalty flag. Pass is incomplete. 4 yards, and they will punt it. So here we go.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo.
Incomplete.
That'll be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll throw again from their own end zone.
Incomplete.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd and 10.
Goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up.
Denny with a great chuck there.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
So Denny now getting back here in the second quarter.
Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate, as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Right back to him on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Caught.
Tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Garoppolo, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Caught his man. He's still on his feet. Oh, my goodness.
Inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Going deep.
Deep left side.
Incomplete.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there.
Tried to do what he had to do there.
Flag on that one, looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Drag it there. What?
And he has it. What a catch. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and to everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. That's
1st down and go to goal.
Last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence,
Jetty tried to run. He should have turned the corner.
Let him go get it, and he got it. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down.
Jetty tried. He got nailed.
He'll be stopped just outside the 5.
So the Niners will have to settle for another field goal here in the snow. And Sanders makes a 23-yard chip shot. No, he incomplete, or no good, rather. He did not make it. And another punt.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. A strong running. And he is going to have the 1st down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because
1,000 yards rushing for Denny on the season.
Well, we've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Garoppolo now, 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
So 10 seconds remaining. 3-0 San Francisco. Just a defensive battle here in the snow.
And they'll run it here.
Denny tripped up.
Yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, look at that. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. All right, hang on.
So here we go, second half kickoff. 10 yards on the gain. 14 yards on the reception. Pass is knocked away. Incomplete pass. 2 yards on the reception. They will punt it again.
First down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a play fake here on first down.
Intercepted!
Intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they will take over at the...
So here come the Packers. "22 yards on the reception there, 1 yard on the rush, 3 yards on the rush. Sack! And they will hit a field goal and tie this one up at 3 apiece.
The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately...
And Denny tripped over his own man there.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
11.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
So here comes the punting unit. 41-yard punt, not good for Pinion. Or Peon, whatever his name is. Incomplete pass, sack, and they will punt it again.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Here we go.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll go on the ground.
Denny again, stifled. 20 rushes, 67 yards for Denny. Not bad here in snow, but...
Even with a third and about 3 to go. Garoppolo now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open.
So the Niners trying to get a playoff opportunity here.
Big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
And Garoppolo goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
21.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's going to be taken down here.
There's a flag down. Could it be holding on the offense? What's it going to be?
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Yep, illegal block in the back. And that would be Rodgers, Morgan Rodgers.
So a decent game,
Still second down.
not on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Garoppolo. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get it into enemy.
Carr is the injured player.
Field at the 49. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well.
3rd down and 4 now.
They got throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
There's Garoppolo to throw.
Incomplete.
It's going to be incomplete.
So the Niners will have to punt it here. Not taking any chances in the snow. Touchback of 55 yards. And here we go. 6 yards on the rush. 12 yards on the reception. 4. 3 yards. Incomplete pass, and they'll punt it again.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed.
So there you go. 2 minutes.
Games going on in the early
It's
window.
6 seconds left here.
Be the best of the bunch. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And on the ground they go with the running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
So the Niners got to figure out exactly what they're doing here.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes.
So the Packers will have to, or the Niners will have to punt the football here. 59-yard punt. And it is punt return, 0 yards of the fair catch. 2 yards on the reception, incomplete pass. 4 yards, and they will punt it again. The Niners at the 43-yard line.
Set to go here. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Back to throw, Garoppolo.
Incomplete.
This is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Wide open.
He couldn't hang on.
Oh no, I thought he caught it.
Incomplete.
Touchback. Now this game is going into overtime, folks. And here we are, the Niners in overtime.
Gets set to go here. And right now these guys shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Daddy.
And he stopped immediately there. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big 30-yard play on third. Explosion plays always break the back of a defense, and overtime to put him in the red zone, that was huge.
I like your description there because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking to each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make a play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the end zone.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Intercepted!
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted, folks. So here come the penalty flag. This could be it here. That was a heartbreaker, folks.
Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you
that was a heartbreaker.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much
For
fun
a
was
heartbreaker.
That type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Green Bay, they do get the victory here in the season finale, but it was altogether a disappointing season as they wind up at 6-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Niners, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure.
So 8-8 is what the Niners finish at, folks. But do they make the playoffs? That is the question we have to ask ourselves here. Do the Niners make the playoffs? That is the question that has to be answered as we move on to Wild Card Week. Did the Rams lose? Did the Cardinals lose? That is the question. I didn't look at the tickers down there. Maybe you all seen the tickers if they were going through. We have to find out. Nope. It looks like the Niners do not make the playoffs, folks. They come in at 8-8. The Rams come in at 9-7. That was a must-win for the Niners to possibly get the wild card. They did not do it. Not the end for Denny and his Niner journey, ladies and gentlemen, as he continues to strive to get a Super Bowl ring. Folks, if you're new, scratch your claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember to Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the vacation squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry like the wolf. Wolfman Lewis. I am out.